It's the middle of summer here in the United States, and any true red-blooded American knows that means that insects come out to play. Any true red-blooded American also knows that means trying to exterminate insects as much as possible. I'm sure many of us know the satisfying feeling of setting out a light trap for insects and watching it light up like a Christmas tree, zapping all of them. Oh wait, that's just me? Oops. Hello everyone! Welcome to the Science Behind, where we're thinking about taking on bug extermination for a living. Today's episode was inspired due to me seeing one of those bug zappers and wondering to myself why the insects were so entranced by the light. I'm sure we've all had this thought at least once before, and if you haven't, you're probably saner than I am. There are more instances than just that with insects being attracted to light, as I'm sure you're aware. Like a fly crawling around your TV, or a group of insects flying around a light bulb or a street post. Stuff like that. Fun fact, humans have noticed this trend between lights and insects since Roman times, and they used candles to attract and trap insects even back then. So obviously people know that light attracts insects, but the bigger question is, how does it work? Why are insects so fascinated with light? Those are the questions I aim to answer today. Well, to preface, even in this day and age, scientists have a tough time figuring out exactly why insects are attracted to light. However, there are a couple of theories they have. One theory is that the bugs are simply attracted to the heat that light gives off. This one actually has some merit to it. Insects are ectothermic or cold-blooded, meaning that they don't make their own body heat, and they need to get heat from other objects. Most lights give off some form of heat, so it would make sense that insects would want to be near it. Another theory that has been thrown into the ring is that insects like staying near the light to avoid, or better see, predators. Or for larger insects, it's a place for them to prey on smaller insects. This theory could also be valid, as insects are prey to a lot of predators at night and are at their most vulnerable. There's also a theory that says that insects may just get blinded by the light, and that's why sometimes they'll just run into one. Although this one is mostly just a wild guess. Another theory is that insects confuse lights like lampposts, ceiling lamps, etc. for the moon. This theory is built around the belief that insects use the moon to navigate at night. The thinking here is that insects fly a certain angle relative to the moon to know that they're keeping a straight flight pattern. Thus, when they encounter a light, they get a bit confused and they think that the light is the moon, and they just fly around it instead, trying to keep a straight flight pattern. This theory is one that is widely accepted, and there have even been some tests done that prove that this, or something similar to it, is the reason why insects have this behavior. However, it is hard to formally prove and pinpoint any of these ideas as the correct explanation, so for right now, they're all just theories. An extra little tidbit of information you may or may not want to know is how bug zappers actually kill a bug. Bug zappers kill bugs by first attracting them with something. Some zappers use light like we've talked about today, and some use other lures like carbon dioxide to attract different bugs, as some bugs aren't attracted to light at all. The attractant draws them into the trap where there are wires that are charged with electricity, and when the bug gets near it, it gets electrocuted and fried. The more you know. So now whenever you see a bunch of bugs hanging around a light, you know some theories as to why they might be there. Maybe now you have a little more sympathy for bugs, knowing they're most likely just trying to make it through the night alive. Or, you don't care and you just want to see them get fried more severely than the nuggets at McDonald's. Either way, with that being said, thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next episode. And hey, if you learned something, leave a comment and subscribe, it really helps me out a lot.